No, I'm not in Bali. No, I'm not in Indonesia. I'm in Malaysia. And I'm on my morning stroll. And what a beautiful morning it is. This is what I love about Malaysia. You go for a walk, and before you know it, you're in a rice paddy. I'm here at Laman Padi Langkawi. It's right on the main strip here in Pantai Cenang, just a short walk away from my hotel where I'm staying. And I find myself in this place. There's beautiful birds flying all around me, exotic birds, shall I add. There's fish in the ponds, there's rice growing, there's squirrels running along the fences and the buildings. This is really nice. It's morning, it's starting to get warm, so I thought I'll go for a nice little walk just to kind of take in this beautiful air, this fresh air, may I add. And I stumbled across this place. You just walk right in, it's free. Don't have to pay anything, and there's also a museum here as well. And the purpose of this place is to show you how they cultivate rice and how it used to be done in the old days traditionally, and how the people have used the same practices over the years in order to get to where they are. I can see that there's rice growing in the field, so they must still be following the same practices, I guess. Always got to be careful of the falling coconuts. It's no joke. If it falls on your head, you're in trouble. To my surprise, Langkawi is such a go-slow place. It's slower than what I thought it was going to be. I've never been here before, and I actually thought that turning up here would be a bunch of resorts facing the beach, but not really. It's actually very protected, and there's a lot of eco parks in the area. And this place is actually several hectares in size, and it's good that they've managed to keep this area or preserve this area in the natural state that it once was, because down the road it does get busy and there's a bit of development there. There's hotels, there's buildings, but this area is really good. It's really serene, and when you go for a walk 5 or 10 minutes just beyond from where all the buildings are, you'll find yourself here. So who am I seeing in Langkawi? I'm seeing all sorts of people from different nationalities, different backgrounds, different statuses. I'm seeing groups of young people, I'm seeing honeymooners, I'm seeing senior citizens, I'm seeing everybody, seeing solo travelers. So the doors are really open to everyone that just wants to come here and chill out. There's no wild partying or bars or anything like that here. Like, yes, there is places to go out and have a good time, but it's so chilled, and a majority of the places put emphasis on relaxing. So if you want to take a few days out of your busy schedule and just relax, come to Langkawi. This is the main strip here in Pantai Cenang. A few cars going up and down, a few breakfast places open for breakfast, of course. A lot of duty free, a lot of shopping. If you're into shopping and you love buying chocolates, crisps, chips, sweets, gifts as well, clothing, this place is for you. So what's the best way to get to Langkawi? Well, the easiest way is just to fly here. It's a 1-hour flight from KL. Shouldn't be too expensive, for about $100, and that's, you know, if you've booked it last minute, you'll probably pay to come here. My accommodation is quite cheap. I'm only paying about $50 to $55 a night, so you don't need much money when you're here. And there's a lot of places to eat and drink, and it's quite cheap for Australians and for Westerners. The tours are quite reasonable. You can do an island hopping tour for about $20 to $25 US. You can also do some luxury tours as well. They range from about $70 US and above, dependent on whether you want a barbecue meal included or a buffet, etc. So it does vary a little bit. I didn't do any tours this time round. I'm a little bit toured out after my trip to Philippines. I kind of did all that there. I'm just winding down here. I think it's a good place to relax and seeing what the land of Langkawi has to offer. You'll see a lot of these places duty free, occupying a lot of the real estate on this main strip here. So if you want to buy stuff, this is the place to do it. Not necessarily this place, but anywhere along this strip here in Pantai Cenang. This is the main square here behind me, and the beach in the distance. And as you kind of walk along here at night times, it's quite busy there, and I'll show you what that turns into in the evenings from about 4-5 o'clock. We've got the main mall over here, just there, for all your coffees, your morning and evening eats, desserts. It's all here. 7-Eleven. Also, there's a number of duty-free places as well. And if I turn the camera around this way, more coffee and eateries on this side, which is the beach side. The main entrance into the mall there, it's not too big, but that's okay because I'm not a mall person, so it doesn't bother me. But if you're into malls, you might get disappointed, but it's only 2 levels and it's only got the basics, including tours, etc. There's the Boost place, that's where I get my morning OJ from, which is really good. Bit of a booster. There's a McDonald's there. And as you head up here, the fun continues. More duty free. Okay, I've walked into the mall and I'm going up to my favorite breakfast place, Old Town White Coffee. They have great teh tarik there, which I love in the mornings. This is the mall behind me. Look, it's early, so it's still closed. But as I said earlier, it's not too big. There's a bank here as well. Knickknacks like mobile phone cases, etc. Clothing. And here it is. Old Town White Coffee. The place to be when in Malaysia. Salam, brother. Salam. They know me here now. Always a great way to start the day with teh tarik here in Malaysia. I drink it sometimes in Australia, but it's not the same. It just doesn't have that same flavour as it does here in Malaysia. Maybe they make it different, or maybe it's a mix between what's in the cup and what's in the air around me. Must be that sweet Malaysian air. Wow. Coming to Malaysia is always a great place to relax. Langkawi, it's my first time here, and as I kind of look out into the distance over there, I can see the water and I can see some islands, and I just think to myself, wow, it's such a great place and such a toned down place, and that's what I like about Malaysia. This is my last stop. After this, I'm going home. That wraps up another series here on my tours. A total of about 3 weeks away from home. And as I seem to get a bit older, I get a sense that the 3-week benchmark or is a bit of a threshold for me. I'll go home, relax, gather my thoughts and plan my next trip. I don't know where that could be. Maybe it won't be Asia, maybe it could be somewhere else, but I have some ideas in mind, and I hope to execute them hopefully in the upcoming months. Here's a view of the beach right here in Pantai Cenang. It truly is beautiful. This is a bit more of the quieter side where people come to sunbake and then just kind of chill like these people are doing here. Read a book, go to sleep, eat something, maybe get a massage, I don't know. So I'm just walking through this area. It's a little bit different from the other area down the end there. This is the quieter end. This is where people come to chill when it's too hot during the day. And as you can probably see, I am golden brown from all this sun. I must admit that Langkawi is so hot. It's apparently only 31 degrees today, but it really does feel like it's 40. There must be a hole in the ozone layer or something here, because the heat factor is just extreme and there's no humidity. It's a hot oven-like heat. Bit like Australia, where I'm from, down south. No humidity. But the views are breathtaking. The water is crystal blue, as you can see. Close to zero wind here today. Life's good. One of the major traits of this beach here in Pantai Cenang is the fact that it's so quiet. It's not loud at all. It's really, really quiet. If I was to contrast it to Boracay, to the beach in Boracay, Boracay is loud. It's got music pumping, people running, yelling, screaming, laughing, enjoying themselves. People are enjoying themselves here as well, but look, it's just really quiet. Silence on the whole beach. My next stop is a famous Langkawi landmark, just a 20-minute drive away in the district capital. Well, what do you know? I'm in Kuah. Kuah is the capital of Langkawi. And interestingly enough, the word kuah means gravy. Yes, that's right, it means gravy. And why does it mean gravy? Well, what's the wisdom behind it, we should say? Well, the legend goes that two big giants had once fought in this area and they had spilled the gravy. So here we are in Gravy Town. Although it means gravy in English, the two giants had actually spilt curry. So curry, gravy, the legend says it all. Behind me is the giant eagle, native to Langkawi. So this is it. When you say Langkawi, this is what the average person thinks about. This eagle is the symbol of the island. The reddish brown eagle hovers above the jetty area here, wings spread, keeping an eagle eye open out into the open seas to see who is turning up on its shores. So this 12-meter high eagle that you can see behind me can be found right here in Kuah in the jetty area, which is the gateway for the ferry terminals to go out into the other islands and other areas in the region. But as you turn up, the 12-meter high eagle, which represents strength, freedom, and the beauty of the island, is here to greet everybody as you come in to the jetty here in Kuah. Quite a popular tourist landmark, the good old eagle. There's even a lot of locals here right behind me taking their photos and enjoy some of the scenery here in the shadow of the big eagle right here. Look at that, towering right above me. What I like about the Malaysians is they're always smiling and laughing, and they love to take photos, especially group photos. They love congregating all together in groups of 10, 20 and taking big snapshots in front of landmarks. And you know, that's a great trait to have. The Malaysian people are always smiling, happy, and willing to take a photo with you as well, if you're up for it. So peering off into the Kuah skyline, you can see there's a tower behind me right here, and that's the Maha Tower. That's a new inclusion here to Kuah, and that provides panoramic views of the area. It's approximately 138 meters high, and it's a new tourist hotspot, but quite a distance from here, maybe about a 5 to 10-minute drive because you've got to go around the water. You'll also see certain mountains as well in the background, and across over there near the tower there are also hotels, stores, especially duty-free shops, which are aplenty regardless of wherever you are on the island. Following on from my visit to the Big Eagle, I've been walking the streets, and I can tell you one thing, there is nobody around. Absolutely nobody. A few cars on the road, but I'm guessing it's no different to like where I'm staying. People don't come out during the day, or very few people do. It's all about the afternoon and nighttime activities. A lot of the shops are even closed. So there's the odd store that's open, but most places are closed. Looks like a great place, but not much to do. My next stop takes me to a popular family restaurant in Pantai Cenang. This charming spot serves up traditional, hearty meals at incredibly reasonable prices. The cozy atmosphere feels just like someone's dining room, and every time I visited, the place buzzed with activity. My favourite dishes were the nasi goreng ayam and the nasi goreng pattaya. What an interesting name. Just take a look at these serving sizes, easily enough for 2 people. Needless to say, I definitely won't be having dinner tonight. This is what I miss the most about Malaysia, the food. In my opinion, Malaysia has the best food in the world. Warung De Cenang, no doubt, best place to eat here in Pantai Cenang. This place is a small warung, but full every day, busy. And into the evening, you can't get a seat, and you'll have to line up outside in order just to get in. The best meal that you're going to eat in Langkawi is in here. So once you're in Langkawi, make sure you check it out. Don't discount this place. Local family, food is top notch. I am walking on the powdery sands of Pantai Cenang here in Langkawi. Langkawi is the gem of Kedah. It is the touristic and economic hub of the whole region for Malaysia. This place gets millions of tourists here, and I can see why. Powdery white sands, emerald-like forests grip the coastline and meet the sea. This place is amazing. As positive as it all sounds, this place has a bit of a dark history. There's an interesting tale that has taken place here in Langkawi. Over 200 years ago, the beautiful Mahsuri was a woman that lived in this area for many years and was married to a local warlord. And when that warlord went away to fight in a battle, Mahsuri was accused of adultery. This injustice was initiated by the jealous wife of the local chief. And when the beautiful Mahsuri was put to the sword, she actually bled white, indicating that she was pure and had not committed any adultery. As a result, Mahsuri cursed Langkawi. And it's said that Langkawi has been cursed for 7 generations. The curse resulted in many wars and natural disasters. And it has only recently come out of that curse. And now it is the reason why Langkawi is prospering. It's 6 p.m, the sun is still up high, and it's extremely hot. Hotter than the Philippines. No humidity, but it's like an oven out here. Behind me, you've got a series of restaurants, hotels, as well as cafes where people can sit there and enjoy something to eat and drink while overlooking the beautiful views of the beach and the sunset, which will probably take place in about an hour behind me. And over here are the beanbags that have been set up, and I'm guessing there might be some kind of show here tonight, like a fire show maybe, here on the sand just after sunset. Out in the distance, you can see a number of islands in this archipelago of Langkawi that we have here. Most of these islands in front of me are Malaysian, but as part of the other 100 odd islands that exist in the area, some are also belonging to Thailand. In the time that I've spent out here on the powdery sand next to the beach, you will notice that the crowd has picked up. There's a lot of people coming into town, and I just walked through the car park and a lot of locals are driving in, parking their car, and they are here for the sunset. Also out in the distance, there's a lot of water sports going on. So when you walk up the main strip just behind me, one street in, you'll see that there's a lot of advertising for tours and other water sports activities like jet skiing, parasailing, boat riding, you name it, it's all here. I don't know what the prices are yet. I'll have to go and have a look and I'll run them across the screen. If I could compare the vibe of Langkawi, I'd say it's a bit like Bali, especially Legian and Kuta. It's got a good atmosphere, but it's tame at the same time. So there's no music blaring. It's pretty tame, but it's lively. There's groups of people sitting down on the sand, eating something, watching the sunset. There's other people doing their water sports. Other people are playing football on the beach. It's more so tame, as opposed to Boracay was a little bit different. Boracay had a much more younger demographic. A lot of people there who were taking photos, posing, doing some Instagram shots, etc. You don't really get that here. Everyone's a little bit more tame. Everyone's just enjoying a family environment. And I think they're bringing in the jet skis now as well as the sun's starting to set. Here we go, reminders of home. Little Australian flag on the boat there. Good little reminder of home. Maybe I'm getting a little homesick, maybe I'm not. But when I see that flag, it's good. Good memories start coming back, no matter how far away I am. So in just under 2 hours, this place has turned into a carnival. Look how many people are around me. Plenty of little stalls are set up now. The guys doing the fire tricks have been practicing for the last hour or so. They seem to be doing some good moves out there. The sun is setting. It's a real carnival summer atmosphere here in Langkawi. It's a really good feeling. More intimate, different type of feeling to other places, but I must say, until a little bit earlier on today, it was a little bit like Kuta Bali. Now it's changed. Absolutely the place to be as the sun begins to set. I parked myself on the soft golden sands, joined the crowds, and soaked in the carnival-like atmosphere while watching the sunset. Right next to the beach, there's also live entertainment in the square, adding to the fun atmosphere. As night falls, the main strip truly comes alive. The lights flicker on, the streets fill with people, and the energy becomes electric. Whether you're in the mood for dining, shopping, live entertainment, or simply exploring the vibrant night market, there's something for everybody. Speaking of the night market, it's a foodie's dream. From grilled meats and fresh seafood to irresistible desserts like crepes and rotis, the options are endless. And yes, I absolutely indulged. This is the great thing about Langkawi. and Pantai Cenang, you have pop-up food trucks and night markets that pop up all the time. There's nothing here during the day, but before you know it, once the sun sets, you've got this behind you. Thanks for watching my Langkawi video. I hope you found it helpful. If you're curious more about travel adventures in Malaysia, be sure to check out my playlist. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, as always, a big adios from your friend, the Husmeister.